Hey guys, JHub here, bringing you another episode of MOAB on every map, and today's map is Black Box. Now, this map just dropped today. It is March 13th. I managed to pull off basically like I did in Overwatch when it dropped last month. Basically, my 4th to 5th game, I was able to drop a MOAB on this map. Now, the mode I happen to get in is Kill Confirmed. With the Elite playlist, they've changed it up a bit to where Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Domination are all in one playlist, so you can't really choose anymore. I was kind of disheartened about that because I'm really either a Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirmed kind of guy, especially on the new maps when I'm trying to get a feel for them, trying to see what they're like. But the setup I'm using is the same setup that I used in the Overwatch MOAB. It's the Scar Silenced and Extended Mag, MP9 Silence as secondary, Scavenger Pro, Assassin Pro, Dead Silence Pro starting off. That way I could check out the map without giving away my position too easily. When I move into the Smash list, I go Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and then Recon Pro. Now, with this map, I would suggest using Marksman. They're not popping like they should on the background, and it was kind of hard to see some of the people, especially since it's kind of a long-range map in certain areas. I noticed with the snipers, they were able to set up lines of sight on the left side of the map if you spawn where I did in this video. You can go over to the left side, and there's a couple lines of sight that snipers like to get up into. I know the first couple games I was in, I was kind of hesitant to go over there because I got popped the first couple times I actually did go over there, so I tried to stay away and sticking to the back routes on the right side that helped me get around the map without being seen by the snipers and getting picked off way too easily. So if you want to switch out Dead Silence for Marksman, go ahead, it's going to help you, but I think this map is going to be more of a Marksman and Recon type map. At least in the beginning, let you get a feel for it. The people, it's kind of like a lot of buildings. So when they get up inside of it, it's kind of hard to see, but there are certain areas that if you get up in one building, you can look down into the next building to see where they're at, because this is a multi-layered map, it seems. Like the buildings, one of them has 3 layers. You can go from the basement to the middle to the top, and if you go into that building, the one on the left where there's only 2 layers, you can actually look down into the top of the building on your right, which will throw you off sometimes. Don't stay in it too long, especially if the spawns are rotating around and they're about to be in the building. That can easily take over yours, so you might want to keep moving. This map is a really good map. I really like it. It's kind of like a mixture between Bailout from Modern Warfare 2 and Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2. But which, I mean, it has like the color scheme and the buildings that Bailout has, because it's kind of like in a urban setting where all these houses are, because if you listen to it closely, you can hear the sirens from the different emergency response vehicles. And the reason why I think it's kind of like Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2 is because it actually has the different downed planes, or the destroyed planes that was in Scrapyard. This only has one plane because it's supposed to be the US presidential plane crashed in an urban environment. That's the whole basis of this map. I thought they were going to go along with the campaign where they actually take like the Russian plane that actually got down and turn that into a map, but I guess they decided to go against it. This map wasn't the only map that was released today too. There was also 2 Spec Op missions that they released, and I might put a video out of those later. I might go play them. I really haven't played much Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 3 yet. I played some survival, but I've been mainly playing multiplayer. But I'm going to go give them a try. But with this map, it's probably going to be 50-50 of how much I've liked the drop so far, not including the Spec Ops missions. Liberation and Piazza, I really did not like. The spawns on Liberation, just, to me, it made it unplayable. I got kind of sick of spawning next to a guy, or going up the stairs from the little basement and getting blown away because the people on the edge. And Piazza, I don't know, I really don't like the way it was layered and how small it really is. I understand, and I really like close quarter combat, but if I want to do like CQB, I want to go to Dome. I'd rather be on Dome than I would be on Piazza, because also Piazza seems like it's like a knockoff of Favela. If you kind of look at it in a weird way, it kind of looks like they took Favela's layout and just remade it and gave it a new look, because if you look in the back, you'll also see the same type of mountain that you see when you play on Favela. But Overwatch, I really like it. It's a condensed 2-layered map, kind of like High-Rise, but smaller. It was fun. It wasn't as panic as Piazza was. It also had that great look of like you were up in a skyscraper that was being built. It had some nice designs on it. That's why I guess I also like Black Box. I mean, the color scheme, I really like it. I like the urban setting. So I'm going to have to give it, so far with the Elite drops, they're doing alright. I mean, they're not doing way better than everyone was hoping, in my opinion. I think for every good map they make, one of them is going to be a bad map. Y'all might have different opinions on the fact, but I really don't like Liberation and Piazza. I love sniping in games. I love long lines of sights, but the spawns on Liberation just kind of ruined it for you. But with this map, I really would suggest sticking to the outside. B is on Domination is going to be inside of the plane, whereas A is going to be on the far side from where I spawned, and where I spawned, I believe that's where C Domination is. So it's going to be hard for people to take B. I did jump in one match, and I was only in it for a good 2 minutes before I left because it was really weird. I mean, the snipers were in positions I wasn't expecting, and I really didn't know the map, so I left that and I tried to get in Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirmed, a place I know where people were going to constantly have to move, whereas they didn't have to camp a domination point. So I really enjoy this map. I really do. I mean, right here you'll see this is the main building I was talking about that has 3 layers. It doesn't have this big old wide opening for the basement. Basically there's just stairs to get to the 2nd level and stairs to get to the 3rd level. But there's also, from the down plane, one of its wings leads up to the house. So I would watch out. If you and a buddy have taken over the house, they will come up those stairs and they will come up the side of the plane to try and take you out. There's so many points of access for that house. I would kind of suggest staying away. But I get my MOAB here and I'm happy. I really am. First day on 2 maps, or 3 maps actually, I got the MOAB on Liberation right there at the end of its day. But once I got the MOAB launched, it seemed like my team decided to kick it up a notch and go ahead and try to win this thing. We were down most of the match by either a couple or by 6 or 7. But we did manage to pull off a win in the end. I'm going to go ahead and show you the very end because this gameplay was over 10 minutes long because we played basically the full match. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.